Hello, welcome back to VTOL VR, the VTOL VR Definitive Campaign Guide. Not me almost forgetting what this series is called. Anyways, we're continuing through the guide of the Operation Desert Cobra campaign. And yes, for some reason, by the way, the completion, the percentage completion indicator is bugged. It's been like bugged for like a pretty long time. Because we've only completed one mission, but we've only completed one mission, and by the way, there are like 8 missions. Yeah, there are 8 missions in this campaign. By the way, was it 7? No, it's 8. There are 8 missions in this campaign, and we've only completed one. But for some reason, it says 100% completed. I don't know why. I don't know. I really do not know how the completion percentage marker works, indicator works. But yeah, it's bugged. So just ignore that. Just ignore the completion and the completion percentage. Anyways, we're heading into mission 2 today. Last time we completed mission 1, we successfully defended our base from the enemy attack. So our supplies are now intact. Now it's time for us to go on the offensive. Mission 2, Retaliation. Turn the tables and attack the enemy airbase supplies. So they tried to attack our supplies and failed, so it's our turn to attack theirs. Let's do it. Also, as you can see from the thumbnail, this is a night mission, so keep that in mind. Now's our chance to head back out and return the favor to the enemy. They occupy 2 air bases, one to the northeast and one further due north. You must destroy the 4 supply depots at each base, for a total of 8 targets. The enemy is most likely expecting us, so they probably beefed up air defenses as well as numerous aircraft on patrol. Use the cover of darkness and terrain to mask your approach to the targets. As you can see, that is an ASF-58 in the picture right there. We have gathered intel on the near exact locations of their supplies, which will be set as the objective waypoints. How you want to attack is up to you. I recommend remain radar silent to avoid detection. There's some ASF-30s. Destroy objective. Destroy the 8 supply depots at each base, 4 each. Threats are numerous radar and IR SAM sites as well as hostile combat air patrol. So yeah, we do want to keep our heads down and use the terrain to mask our approach towards the targets. Ideally, we want to remain undetected at least until we reach our target locations. And if we do that, we'll have a much easier time. So let's go. Let's get set up. So we do have the location data for. We basically have the location the exact location data for each supply depot site. And with that in mind, we can't. So what we're gonna do is we're once again gonna bring the CAGM-6s, and we're basically just gonna fire one each at the supply depots, and just one CAGM-6 should take out all 4 supply depots at one site, because these deploy 6 submunitions, which means which means 4 of them should take out the supply depots, and then 2 can take out something else, whatever they feel like. So yeah, all we have to do is get into range, use our TGP to mark the location, to lock our TGP to the waypoint location, and then just fire off our CAGM-6 once we're in range. Anyways, we're also gonna carry a few other things. Well, we're mainly just gonna be using the CAGM-6s to attack depots. We are also going to carry some AGM-88 harms. These will be used to, these will basically just be used to. AGM-88 harms will be used to target any problematic radar sites, which there could be some. We're just going to be carrying 2, just to take out any problematic radar sites. And then we're just gonna carry a few a few air-to-air missiles for self-defense. We have 4 ARSTs and 6 AMRAAMs. That should be good. Let's carry. We'll also bring. And because we're actually gonna be flying low. We're gonna be flying low and using terrain for cover, but it's also gonna be a bit of a journey to actually reach the enemy bases. So we're gonna carry a drop tank. We're gonna carry an external fuel tank. These are fuel tanks that you can carry outside, and then you can drop them. You can just jettison them whenever you need to, or when they're empty. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Let's go. Alright, nighttime mission.
This is Command.
Let's get started up.
Plan your own attack route to the 2 bases, but I recommend staying low and fast to avoid patrolling aircraft and air defenses. Good luck.
Alright, switch on our lights. Let's start up our systems. Already detecting the radar signal, a radar signal from enemy aircraft, from enemy fighters. Alright, start our engines. Engines are up. Kill the APU, and let's get taxiing. Tower Kilo 11, request takeoff.
Copy. Taxi to runway 01.
Fighter signals detected. We might have company. There are enemy fighter signals all detected. Like they're like kind of approaching our. They're actually pretty close to our base, so we might have company as soon as we take off. We're gonna have to take out those guys pretty quick. We're gonna try to take out those guys pretty quick.
Kilo 11. Hold short of runway 01.
Roger. Wingmen are taking off first. That's fine. Here for takeoff. Flaps. Set flaps for takeoff.
Kilo 11. Tower, cleared for takeoff at runway 01.
We're cleared for takeoff. Strobes on, landing lights on. And let's go. I wonder, we might be able to I don't know if we can expect any assistance from SAMs, from Allied SAMs to help. I actually don't know if we can expect assistance from Allied SAMs to help take out those fighters. We can give it a try. Alright. We are airborne. We're gonna regroup.
Roger. Engaging targets.
Negative. Regroup. Let's take a look. That is a CRAM truck. Okay, there's some SAM launchers. Those are some Patriot launchers. We'll just hang around the base. We'll just like hang around the base a little bit. Maybe let the SAM. Yeah, there's the SAM radar. So we can try to like let those fighters come to us. You can see the fighters over there. Enemy fighters incoming. Oh, get down. I'm spiked. Get down. Let's see if we can actually we can actually get them to get our SAMs to help target them. Careful. And by the way, when doing tight maneuvers, be careful not to crash, not to let your wingman crash. Oh, incoming! Incoming missile! Incoming! Incoming! Smoke trail!
Break! Missile!
Evade! Evade! Me? On me? What?
Altitude, shaft, altitude. Altitude, flare, altitude.
Alright, defeated.
Altitude.
Woo!
Altitude.
Missile successfully evaded.
Ah, missile on me, evading!
Landing gear.
Alright, Sam's anytime?
Landing gear.
Anytime now, Sam's.
Alright,
Sam. Oh,
Missiles
jeez.
defeated, re-engaging.
Altitude.
I'm hit. Ejecting.
Altitude.
Damn it! You lost the wingman.
Altitude.
Shut up. Oh, smoke trail.
Flare.
Whoa, break, missile!
Whoa, jeez.
Shaft, flare.
Okay, you know what? I think this might have been a bad idea. You know what? I have a feeling that just relying on the Sams might have been a bad idea. Because honestly,
Break, missile!
allied Sams are pretty unreliable. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
catching out.
and our wingmen are dead.
Shoot. Shaft, flare.
Ah, we're hit. Yep, this was, and it turns out, oh, this was a horrible idea. Let's not do that again. Let's not try that again. Wow, our Sams are actually useless. Alright. Alright. Restarting. We're back in the air this time. This time let's just engage the fighters on our own. How about that? Alright, we can already see the fighters on radar. Unfortunately, our Sams are pretty unreliable and are useless. So we're just gonna engage these fighters ourselves. Yep, there's 2 fighters here. Stand by to engage.
Shoot.
Wingman attack my target.
Copy, rolling in.
Wingman attack my target.
Other hostiles arming weapons.
Solid copy. Engaging your target.
Alright.
Fox 3.
Alright. And missile launch. Missiles in the air. Missiles in the air.
Over G.
Both sides of missiles in the air. Stand by. I'll just mop up. I'll basically
Missiles
just.
out, going evasive.
Yeah, I see. And enemies have also fired radar missiles.
Re-engaging.
Enemies have also fired radar guided missiles. I'll just mop up whoever does not get shot down.
My missile missed.
Oh, splash
Target
1.
destroyed.
Fox 3.
Roger that.
Alright.
Pit bulls.
Fox 3.
Splash 1.
Ah, oh no, hey,
Wing,
splash.
wingman regroup.
Roger.
Missile launch. Shaft, flare. Over G.
Splash. Alright, and enemy fighters splashed.
Splash that sucker, yeah.
Whoa, incoming! Evade!
Evasive
Evade! Okay,
Missile evaded.
good evasion. Alright, let's get down. Alright, let's get down and hug the terrain. I'm already detecting more fighter radars. Let's get down and hug the terrain. Wingman radar silent.
Affirmative.
Alright, I just told my wingmen to switch off their radars. That'll reduce the chance of us getting detected. So, but for now, let's just we're gonna head towards our target. I've switched off my radar as well. Our first target. Oh, geez, careful. All right. Our first destination. Oh, geez, watch it. Our first destination is gonna be the eastern base, because that's really closer. So we have a there is actually a. So they told us to stay low and use the terrain for cover. There's actually a very good ingress route towards. If we just follow, because if we simply just follow this river, if we just follow the river all the way, because both bases conveniently are along this river. So if we just follow the river, it's basically our best route in towards the enemy bases. So we will simply follow the river. I will quick save. I will do a quick save. Now let's now we must simply stay low.
Altitude. Altitude.
Stay low. Just stay low. I'm actually gonna change our altitude warning because 500 feet is way too high for it to be warning you about altitude. That's also really annoying because 500 feet is really high. Anyways, you also wanna make sure you keep scanning the skies around because there could be more fighter patrols. There are some. Like, some of the fighter patrols also don't have their radars on, so they can sneak up on you. Notably, the AS-58s don't have their radars on, so they can sneak up on you. They can be very sneaky. In fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on my radar real quick, just to take a quick peek in case there's any targets. Not seeing any targets. No hostiles detected. Stay low. Prepare our TGP. Make sure it's in night mode. And I'm just gonna slew it to the waypoint using the waypoint button. All right. And also make sure you don't crash into terrain. But yeah, you especially want to keep an eye out for any any afterburn, like you see any bright orange lights in the sky. Oh, radar. Wingman radar on.
Wilco.
Yeah, they've definitely seen us. Those guys have definitely seen us. Yeah, they're heading straight for us. Oh,
Shoot.
Wingman attack my target. Wingman attack my target.
Yeah, you got it.
Wingman attack my target.
Targets, weapons armed.
Copy. Attacking your target.
All right. Oh, jeez.
Chaff flare. Chaff flare. Pull up.
It's okay. I got this.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Chaff flare. Pull up.
Oh, jeez. All right. Defeated. Oh, jeez. That was close. Jeez, that was a close one.
Shoot.
All right, splash.
Woohoo! Splash!
Wingman regroup.
Target destroyed.
Solid copy. Missile lost track.
Oh, SAM launch. SAM launch. Break.
Incoming missile. I'm going evasive.
SAM launch.
Missile evaded.
All right, and he's hostile fighter detected.
I'm hit. Ejecting.
Damn it, you idiots!
Missile launch. Chaff flare.
Whoa, jeez. Ah, go away.
Missile launch.
Missile defending.
I flared. Incoming SAM launch. SAM launch. Break. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. SAM launch. Break. Wingman regroup.
Copy that.
SAM launch.
Missile on me, evading.
Negative. Stay with me and you will be fine. Wingman regroup.
Copy that. Negative.
Damn it.
Missile on me, evading.
We took a hit, but we're fine. Wingman regroup.
Copy that.
I really wish I could just override your wingman's actions. Alright, anyways, we are approaching the target area. Keep an eye out for SAMs. I'm gonna take out that SAM radar. Because will probably cause some issues for our wingmen. Wingmen, orbit here.
Copy that.
Alright,
Shoot.
Magnum.
Copy that.
We took a hit from a heat seeker. Wingman regroup.
Roger, copy that.
Get down. Wingman orbit here.
Roger. Missile on me, evading.
Sam's defeated. Alright. Stay low. We should be fine. Alright, let's prepare for our attack. Our attack on the things. 10 seconds until harm impact. SAM launch. Shack. I think? Shack? Yeah, Shack. Impact. Shack. Enemy SAM neutralized. Alright, that SAM is neutralized. It's no longer a concern. Let us use it. Let's stick now. Let's hug the terrain, and we're gonna use this. Basically, we're gonna use this mountain valley over here. We're gonna use this this cliff over here as cover. To getting close to take out the supply depots. We have our CAGM-6 selected. Use the terrain for cover. Let's actually not go afterburners. So we took a hit in that previous engagement, and we lost one of our wingmen, probably due to a SAM, I think. Yeah, our wingmen really do not like hugging the ground. They like to fly up directly into SAM. Whoa, I'm detecting. Whoa, enemy fighter. Wingman engage.
Copy that.
Fighter.
Enemy targets, weapons armed.
Alright, I'm gonna drop our tanks.
Fox 3.
Alright, jettison, dropping our tanks. Unfortunately, the CAGM-6 does require direct line of sight to the target to fire.
Defeated.
Roger.
Pull up.
Missiles trashed.
Pull up. Shoot.
Alright, rifle.
Flare.
Break missile.
Over T.
Missiles defeated. Re-engaging.
Flare. Pull up. Altitude. Pull up.
Alright, defeated.
I'm going down.
Why are you going down? Why are you going down?
Good work. The supplies at the east base are completely destroyed.
Alright, supply depot is 1 destroyed. We've lost our other wingmen. I really wanted to keep my wingmen alive, but unfortunately they are just very stupid. They're ASF-58s. We've lost our wingmen. We should still be okay, I think. We should still be fine. We should still be able to complete the mission. Unfortunately, our wingmen are down. It's kind of, honestly, it's pretty much a toss-up whether your wingmen live or not. Anyways, there's an ASF-58.
Over T. Chap. Flare. Over T. Chap. Over flare. Chapel. Flare.
Incoming missile.
Over T. Chap. Flare.
Should be good.
Over T.
Splash. Woo! Alright. First target's destroyed. So what I basically did is I used the terrain for cover to get in close, and then I basically fired off the CAGM-6 as soon as we had direct line of sight to it, because the CAGM-6 does require direct line of sight to the target to fire. Otherwise, it just will not fire if you don't have direct line of sight. Even if you have the exact target coordinates, it will not fire unless you have direct line of sight. I guess most optically guided missiles are like that. I guess it makes sense. Optically guided missiles, kind of need you to be able to, see the target to lock onto it. But yeah. Anyways, first set of supply depots are down, just by that simple CAGM-6. There was a SAM radar on top of the control tower at that base, but I believe it got destroyed by one of the submunitions. But you should also be quick. You should also quickly duck into cover, right after you fire the missile. You should duck into cover. Fortunately, we are now alone. Both of our wingmen are down. We have to proceed on our own. Let's actually make sure we select the next target, the north supply depot. Scanning. Keep scanning the skies. Unfortunately, that is just how it is sometimes. Your wingmen just are really bad at engaging enemies in areas that are in areas that have a lot of SAMs. So yeah, they will inevitably be shot down by the SAMs. It is nice to think about keeping them. You got shot down by IR APC. I cannot. Okay, I cannot forgive that. You got shot down by an IR SAM. Okay, that is now that is unforgivable. Like, bruh. Detecting more fighters. More fighters detected. They're like right in our path. They're like right in our path, right near that base. So I don't know if we'll be able to avoid them. Honestly, in this mission, really, if you see an enemy fighter, you are probably gonna engage them. You're probably gonna have to engage them. If you see one. Enemy fighter. They appear to be turning towards us. I saw him turning in our direction. No radar signals. I'm not seeing any radar signals, though. Let's do a quick save. Let's keep our eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. Oh, there. ASF-58.
Shoot.
Is that the other? Oh. 2 ASF-58s. Yep. Oh.
Chap, flare, over T.
They're heading in our way. Alright, it's a dogfight. Alright, then it's a dogfight. We'll try getting close.
Challenge, flare. Chap, flare.
Alright. Missile out. Ah.
Shoot. Chap, flare.
Splash. Alright, splash 1.
Shoot.
Fox 2.
Shoot.
Splash 2. How are we doing on missiles? 3 AMRAAMs and 1 Ares-T left. More fighters. Oh shit, more fighters incoming. We're just gonna... Alright, yeah. Our idea of hiding from the fighters might be a bust. Unfortunately, depending on how the fighter patrols are, you might just not be able to hide from them. Depending on your luck with the fighter patrol movements. Alright, that's 2 more fighters splashed. We are approaching target. It's on our, like, basically at our 3 o'clock. But I'm concerned about those fighters. Well, alright. Alright, here's the plan. Let's lock on our TGP to the target. And then we're gonna use our watch out for SAM radars. We're gonna take out a SAM radar without harm. That's behind us. That shouldn't be a concern. That should be fine. To our right, SAM radar to our right. Let's not. I have a better idea.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
You know what?
Over T. Pull up.
Alright. Magnum.
Over D.
Alright, Magnum.
Over D.
Magnum out. 30 seconds to impact. Let's hug the terrain and ooh. SAMs. Yeah, in this mission, the SAMs can actually come from a completely different direction from where your from where the radar actually is. Anyways, right, we should be in sight as soon as we crest this hill. Stand by to engage, or no, as soon as we crest this cliff.
Shoot. Chat. Flare. Over D. Missile chat. Flare.
Alright, missile launched. Alright, rifle out. We should be good. Yep, and there's the SAM, but we should be fine. Alright. And wait for it. Wait for it.
Okay, all target depots at the north base have been destroyed.
Roger that. Alright. All depots destroyed.
Kilo 1-1, you're cleared to return to base. There could still be a lot of threats out there, so keep an eye out.
Roger. Alright. All supply depots destroyed. All supply depots have been destroyed. Let's head back. Now let's get out of here. Now all we gotta do is follow the river back to base. Not detecting any radar signals. At least not yet. Not at the moment, at least. Don't know where those fighter that fighter patrol. Oh, those fighters we saw. We detected some. I mean, what I'm saying is we detected some fighter radars, but maybe they didn't see. Maybe they didn't see us. Yeah, I think they didn't. Maybe they just didn't see us. Which that would be great. All right, we're just gonna jettison all of our empty hard points, and we're just gonna head back to base. We're gonna follow the river back to base. Put the autopilot on. Pretty lonely when your wingmen are dead, but they are stupid. So, what can you do? Oh well. Anyways, yeah, we basically the strategy is just follow the river in. Watch out for on your way. Watch out for enemy fighters. Watch out for enemy fighter patrols. And then yeah. Watch out for enemy fighter patrols on your way in, and yeah, and then I just use a I just use a harm to. I use a harm to take out a SAM radar near the enemy base. And I use a CAGM-6. I just lock my CAGM-6 onto the objective waypoint, and then as soon as we get line of sight, as soon as we have line of sight to the target, we
Autopilot disengaged.
Okay.
Autopilot disengaged.
As soon as we get line of sight to the target, but we just fire off and then dive back into cover. And that works. That usually that should almost always work. Anyways, now we just sit tight as we take the journey back to base. But also I advise still keeping your eyes peeled, just in case there's any more enemy fighters, because we do know of the existence of at least one more fighter patrol somewhere. But yeah. But if you're lucky, you won't encounter any fighter patrols, and the flight back should be mostly uneventful. Anyways, as you can see right there, we did take a hit from from an IR missile that we couldn't evade. So now there's a hole in our left wing. It's a relatively small hole. It will cause some flight control. It can cause some flight control damage. Can cause flight control issues, especially if you have holes in your wing. That'll reduce the lift that wing that wing will generate. So yeah. Reduce the lift if that wing generates, and as a result, that wing will basically dip. Will constantly want to dip, and you'll have to constantly correct it, or so you have to constantly roll to correct, and it's just really annoying to control. Anyways, I have the plane on heading autopilot. Actually, that's I'm gonna take manual control just to raise our altitude a bit, and so we don't hit these mounds, these sand mounds, or these hills. That's what they're called. English. All right, home sweet home. We made it back to our base. Let's get ready to land. Wrong switch. Tower, Kilo 1-1, request landing.
Kilo 1-1, tower, copy. Fly heading 280. Expect runway 19.
For landing. I have requested landing from tower. We just gotta get a little bit closer before they will actually grant us the landing clearance. But there's also a good chance to bleed off our speed.
Kilo 1-1, tower, cleared to land at runway 19.
All right, we are cleared to land. Lights on. We never encountered that the rest of the flight home was pretty uneventful. We never encountered that last fighter patrol. It's fine by me. Nighttime cities in this game are actually kind of pretty. Like, they're pretty standard assets, but they look kind of pretty. Just at night, you can see like all those street lights. Like if you look at the city streets, you can actually see all the street lights. It's actually very nice. Sorry. Nighttime making me sleepy. Alright, it's not even nighttime. I'm when I'm recording this.
Landing gear.
Lost speed. Now actually like really low on the approach. It's fine.
Landing gear.
Alright, back we're on the glide slope. Around 170 knots of approach speed. little shaky due to our wing damage. Yeah. Alright, touchdown was kind of hard. That was a pretty hard touchdown, but it's fine. It's fine. The approach was pretty shaky due to our wing
Welcome back.
damage.
Follow the taxi path to your parking area.
But we're good. Anyways, down, back at base. Let's go. I'll get at some well-deserved shut-eye. Mission accomplished. 35 minutes in total. All right, that's actually 35 minutes is actually fine. Normally, like this mission can take a while due to the long traverse times. Although I guess it's not too bad. I guess. Anyways, mission accomplished. And that's the mission. With that is gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.